All right, what are we trying to find? Number one. Lateral and surface. Okay, so let's use our formulas here. For a lateral area, what's the formula? Use your notes. What's the lateral area for a prism? What's the formula? Perimeter of the base times the height of the prism. Okay, so guys, look at my shape down here. What's the perimeter of my base? We'll start adding up all the sides. We have 7 plus 8 plus, okay, what's this length right here? No, take a closer look. 9. See that all the way in the back? Okay, these two lengths are going to be the same. Plus 9 plus, and then what's the top up here? 12. Okay, and all that needs to be multiplied by the length of my prism, which is, how long is my prism? 9. Let's add it up. Should get 360.
Just add it up.
Oh, so 30. You should have 36 times 10, which then gives us 360. So therefore, our total area for a lateral area is 360 inches squared. Surface area is the perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 areas of my bases, correct? So are you following along on this?
Yeah.
Is that 3A?
So, pH, what is my pH value? We already found that. 360. Okay, what shape is my base? Trapezoid. Use your formula sheet. How do you find the area of a trapezoid? 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. By the way, how is this height right here different than this height? That's kind of important. We start throwing all these h's around. How is that height different than this height? Bailey? Very good. So this h up here is the height of the prism versus the height of the base. So also notice this, use mental math whenever you can. What happens with the 2 and my 1/2? Cancel. I've got 360 plus the height of my base times the sum of my base. Okay, so what's the height of my base? 6. Okay, what's base 1 plus base 2?
8.
Try that again.
7.
Try that again. 8 plus what?
12.
Which is 20. What's 6 times 20?
40.
So 120. So what's 360 plus 120?
480.
So 480 square inches.
There's no room for the next one.
All right, let's look at number 2.
Use the formula.
Okay, and let's, instead of doing the lateral area, let's just do surface area. Kind of speed things up here. Surface area is the perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 of your bases. What's the perimeter of my base? Do I have enough information to find that?
No.
What's missing? Yeah, I'm missing this side right here, right? Well, what do I know that's going to really help me out? Yeah, I need the hypotenuse, and it's a right triangle. So what could I use?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, well, I could use trig, or in this case, since it's a right angle, I could use Pythagorean theorem. 8 squared plus 15 squared equals the hypotenuse squared. Or you could memorize Pythagorean triples and know that this is an 8, 15, 17 triangle.
That's cool.
I remember that from the test.
So either one of those will work. So you use the Pythagorean theorem, you'll end up right back at 17 anyway. All right, so perimeter of my base. That's 8 plus 15 plus 17 times the height of my prism, which is plus twice the area of my base. We're going to hold off on that for a minute. All right, what's 8 plus 15 plus 17? 40. Should be 40. What's 40 times 10? Okay, so now I gotta find the area of my base. What shape is my base? Notice the questions I'm asking.
Triangle.
The triangle. These are questions you guys need to get in the habit of asking yourselves. What shape is my base? Triangle. How do I find the area of a triangle? Use your formula sheet. 1/2 base times height. But again, the 2 and the 1/2, what happens there? Cancel. And what are my bases and my heights for my base? Lucas? 8 and 15. I got 400 plus 120 is 520. What are my units?
Meters squared.
That's how bad was that? Okay, are they lengthy?
Wait, what? You just take
Okay, they're a bit lengthy, but are they impossible?
You don't do the 2 times that.
They cancel out because of the 2.5.
The 2 times a half, right, is a 1.
Okay.
So that just cancels out.
Wow.
You don't always get that lucky, but we got lucky here 2 times in a row. Right? Okay, number 3. What type of shape is number 3?
Circular.
Circular prism that we also call a cylinder. Okay, again, let's just find surface area. So surface area of a cylinder, 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, what's my radius? I'm trying to figure out what this is. What's my radius?
Your radius
Leave it in
is
fractional form.
3.5.
Improper fraction.
3.5.
Improper. 7/2. So you get 2 pi times 7/2. And then what's the height? 2. Plus 2 pi times 7/2 squared. Oh, by the way, unless it tells you to do so on Math Excel, leave your answers in terms of pi. Okay, I think we all know that pi is 3.14. No sense in using a bunch of decimals unless you absolutely have to. Okay, so make sure you guys are reading that fine print in blue on Math Excel. All right, so what's 7/2 times 2? Again, what's going to happen here if I'm dividing by 2 and then multiplying by 2?
It's going to cancel.
They cancel out. So then I'm left with 2 pi times 7, which gives me 14 pies. Woohoo, 14 pies.
14 pi.
Reminds me of the worst Christmas ever.
What about all of the work
14
Oh, my
pies?
mom used to put on her spread. You know, she has like 7 brothers and sisters, so they'd all come to our house and she'd put on this massive spread. And I never will let her forget this. You know, apple pie is my favorite pie. And so we honestly had probably 10 or close to 14 pies out for Christmas.
That's great.
We had cherry pie, we had pecan pie, we had mincemeat pie, we had tons of blueberry pie, we had all these wonderfully delicious pies, tons of pumpkin pie. Guess what pie did not somehow make it on the list? Apple pie. Well, you have all these pies, you don't have one apple pie. Are you serious? It's the only pie I want. Just want apple pie.
Whenever I think of apple pie, I think of American pie.
I figured that. All right, so here we go. This one's gonna be a little tougher to do. What's 7 halves squared? 49 fourths. Now we got 2 pi plus 49 fourths. And this is one of those areas where I'm like, okay, yeah, decimals definitely would be a little bit easier here. But we can still do this. Notice you got a 4 on the bottom and a 2 on top. What happens? So what am I left with? So I got 14 pi plus 49 halves pi. And then we have to get a common denominator, because you can't add the whole to the 49 halves. So you got to turn it into a 28 halves pi plus 49 halves pi, leaving us with 77 pi over 2. So yay, fractions.
My worst one is
We didn't cancel out our last.
Say that again.
How come the?
Right here.
Okay, yeah, because I agree. You're
Screw that is 2 over 1.
No, I just noticed that you're not squaring it. I was asking why they didn't cancel out, because last time they were both fine.
Oh, you mean over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we cancel there because we didn't have to square first.
Yeah.
So you got to square first over here, and then you cancel. Okay. Guys, and since the time, we're going to go ahead and stop here.